Hey y'all, so I'm currently at school. I'm about to do some schoolwork. I'm going to work after this per usual. I'm not really doing nothing today but schoolwork and going home to do some cleaning. So I'll talk to y'all. Ooh, y'all, it's awesome. I went out here. But y'all, I have been looking at houses and apartments in Atlanta, different cities in Atlanta. I just cannot wait to move. Like, I'm just so fascinated with Atlanta. A lot of the places I've been looking at are in East Atlanta, South Atlanta. It's been a few in the north, but from how I look at it, the north is really expensive. I've been looking at apartments and then renting houses and stuff like that. But for me, this damn car right there. But from what I noticed was renting is very expensive. It goes from like, I seen some in like 1,100 all the way up to like 2,600. So I'm thinking to myself like, okay, well, if I move down here, I thought about renting and then buying, but I think I'm gonna just go down there multiple times. I think stay in Airbnbs to find something that, or a specific area. But right now I think I might end up in East or South of Atlanta. Just from the simple fact that the north is expensive. But let me get in the car and we'll continue this conversation. Okay, so I thought I wanted to rent and then eventually, you know, find somewhere to buy a house. But I think I'm gonna buy a house because number one, when it comes down to it, I think that it would just be more cost efficient. Do you get what I'm saying? To just have my own stuff. I ain't gotta deal with nobody, all this other stuff. Because, you know, renting is very expensive. And I'm thinking to myself, well, the amount of money that I'm putting into the rent, I could just buy the house. And on top of that, if I do not want to stay there any longer, I can just turn around and rent the house out myself. So that, I think that's going to be my plan, because I'm not going to move for another 3 years until I can get done with this nursing program, God willing. And that way I can have me a solid foundation and I can have like a job set up and stuff like that, because I've been watching like tons of YouTube videos about moving to Atlanta and different areas in Atlanta, and it's like people just be moving down there with hopes and dreams and no money. Like, people move with no money, no cars, maybe $300, $400, no places to stay. And girl, I'm not moving down there on hopes and dreams. Like, I just cannot. So I mean, I have my truck that I had just got, and hopefully, I was debating if I wanted to pay this car off, but I think I'm gonna just go ahead and pay this off and just keep it, whatever, until the bitch break down. But I want to have like at least $10,000 saved for the moving process. What y'all think? How much money do you think you need to save for when you move out of state? Because I'm thinking of, you gotta rebuy all groceries, because you probably won't throw all that stuff away. Like all the groceries, more household stuff like cleaning products, you know, maybe new trash cans, little stuff like that. And of course, you know, sometimes when you turn utilities and stuff on, you might have to put down a deposit and just a little stuff like that. And on top of that, you know, you probably won't even be working yet, so you'll need money to possibly start paying the bills, get the cable installed, and all that other stuff. So yeah, I think for me personally, I think I'm gonna go ahead and try to buy a house. And hopefully by the time that I decide to move, you know, your girl can get something nice for $200,000 or less. So cross fingers, we're gonna pray to God. I've been praying about this, thinking about this. You know, when you speak positive on things, it tends to manifest. So I'm putting some positive sprinkles out there for this. And straight up, y'all, I'm about to start saving. Right now my savings go to a credit union, so I might just open up another brick and mortar bank account for this sole purpose. Like my credit union, I don't even go down there. Like the money just sits there. I don't go there. So I'm definitely want to start saving. Yeah. So when it's time to move, your girl got the money or whatever sitting there. Hell, it might not even be 3 years. Maybe next year. I just want to say, fuck it. You know, let's move to Atlanta. Like, I'm finna go. What's up? Like, I got the money. Let's go. So, yes, and parts of my income tax I'm going to be saving too. So, yes, y'all, I'm really excited to move to Atlanta. When I went down there to visit for my birthday, it was popping. Like, I feel like I live in Cleveland. I don't even go out here. I just sit my ass in the house. I don't go nowhere. If I do go somewhere, me and my boyfriend, we either go to dinner or we love the movies, so we stay at the movies. Maybe like a C75, which is like a Dave and Buster's type of situation. But other than that, I sit in the house. I don't go clubbing. I don't do none of that. I love the kicking scene in Atlanta. Like, it was lit with no fighting, with no bullshit. It was just fun, you know. Because the first night for my birthday, we had a section at Bungalow, the place with the swings in Atlanta. That was lit. I mean, honestly, y'all, I don't really remember much of that night because I was drunk as hell. But I just remember bits and pieces. It was cool as fuck. Club was going. Woo-de-woo. The next night, we got another section at this club called Alibi. I think this is more of north. Yeah, it was more north. Lit as fuck. We had a section again, like I said. It was going. No bullshit, no drama. And I like it because it's like the club / like hookah thing. Because like at Bungalow, we had hookah, and at this club, you know, we had our hookah, the bottle. It was just good ass time. That night I didn't get drunk, but it was just good ass time. The club was going, music was jumping. It was like no even pits of a fight is about to jump off, nothing like that. Like I just loved it. It was great. The food is great. You know, me from being from Alabama, you know, my family is, even though we live up north, we're still very southern. I love soul food. That is my absolutely favorite soul food. So that's when I went down there. That's what I was really looking for, is some good ass soul food. So we went to this place called the Busy Bee, and y'all, that food was so damn good. I thought my damn grandma was back there cooking it. Girl, if y'all ever go to Atlanta, go to the Busy Bee. But the one that's on Martin Luther King, I think, y'all need to, that place in the inside is tiny as hell. And they keep y'all outside. And they waiting room is their damn parking lot. Okay? That's what they leave out on the reviews. And the wait time, we waited like 3 hours. It was long as fuck. I don't know what possessed us to do it. But we was in there, the food was, girl, good as hell. So I would suggest, you know, while y'all getting ready to get going over there, y'all, I would put y'all name on the waiting list, because you can do it online. But the food was good as fuck. Like, good as fuck. I'm telling y'all. Like I said, I thought my damn grandma was back there cooking it. That's how good it was. And then we went for breakfast, we went to the Atlanta Breakfast Club. That's by the aquarium downtown. That was really good as well. It's really packed in there. You know, we did have to wait outside for a little bit, but they was really moving people in there. It was really good. I had their peach cobbler French toast. Woo, child. That's the best French toast I ever had in my life. And we went to this other place. I think it was in College Park. It was some type of barbecue joint. We didn't really care for it. I mean, when I was thinking of Atlanta, I'm looking for some good soul food. I'm not really into the barbecue, but we did go there. Their size was good, but we didn't really care for the barbecue. But yes, I just really love the city. We went to all the two of the malls. We went to Cumberland and Lenox. I mean, Lenox is overhyped, because, you know, if you can't afford the shit in those stores, then it's really pointless for you to even go there. Let's be real. I just went there maybe to see some of the YouTubers I watch, or maybe a little celebrity. But it's a nice mall, but you gotta have money for that, you know. I like the Cumberland because it's more of my speed, you know, the normal person to spend money in Cumberland. So, and plus, y'all, they had American Deli, and I love me some American Deli. I was fucking that shit up. What else did we do? But that was pretty much about it. Our hotel was nice. We stayed in Midtown, and I really did like the Midtown area. I kind of like, our hotel was on like the 34th floor, and I kind of like that high-rise vibe. Just to look out into the city, I really like that. But you know, your girl don't want to pay no high-rise prices. You get what I'm saying? And then like every day, just to, you know, bring shit up and down, moving stuff up that high. You know, it's just a lot. So yes, I just love the city. It was great. And I can't wait to get out of Ohio. I'm tired of the snow. I want some warm weather. And then another reason why I chose Atlanta, because, you know, of course it's close to Alabama. So when it's time to go home for like holidays and, you know, family functions and things, you know, we 3 hours away from where we stay at in Alabama. Well, where we from in Alabama, you know, versus, you know, when we coming from Ohio, it's like 12 to 14 hours, and, you know, we can go home for more things like the kids' birthday parties, and, you know, the aunts and stuff birthday parties, or, you know, when somebody gets sick or something, it'll be easier to go home versus, you know, you 12 or 14 hours away, and it's not a lot that you can do with your family. So that's my plan. My plan is to take all my family with me, my sisters, my mother, my boyfriend. I told him, you know, I wanted to move. He's talking about moving to Arizona, and yo, girl, I don't want to move to Arizona. Ain't nothing out there but hot ass, too hot, and scorpions. Not interested. And this is not very flattering. I'm trying to get it, so I don't want y'all to see my damn double chin down here. That's why. But if I'm supposed to get my front rebraided this weekend, and if that don't happen, I'm taking all this down and getting some in, because y'all, I have a man now, so I cannot be out here with my hair looking like this. I feel so raggedy. I'm gonna wait on my eyebrows because I want them to grow out, because when you tell them bitches to clean your eyebrows up, girl, they can snatch them off, and I don't have time. So I think I'm just trying to fill them in to get them looking nice and neat. And then my face, I'm trying to do better with my face and get all this cleaned up. So I'm gonna start waxing. My sisters and Paul Mitchell school, and they do waxing and stuff. So I'm gonna go up there and see if she can wax my face to make it look better. But at this point, I'm almost at work. I'm not gonna do anything tonight. I'll probably talk to y'all a little later. But if y'all stuck around and watched all of this, let me know what y'all think about how much you need to move. Do you want to buy or rent? You know, when you're to rent a house or an apartment or a condo. I'm thinking a house, more space. You know. And if you do, are you from Atlanta? What areas do you think are nice to stay in? I'm thinking South or East. Nobody really talks about West Atlanta. This is bad over there, I guess. And North Atlanta is expensive. But either one, just let me know. North, East, and South. That's where I'm looking at. I do want to stay close to the city, because at one point I was looking at Conyers, and I think Conyers is like an hour away. I mean, that is fine. I think maybe I kind of want to be in the city, so, you know, you can enjoy all the fun and things like that, and you don't have to. I'm trying to find a good flattering angle, so you're not too far away. So I think Conyers might be out. I was looking at McDonough, La Costa Grove. I think it's called Duluth, D-U-L-U-T-H. Lithuania, East Point, Decatur. I looked at little stuff in Marietta. My friend, his grandmother, they stay in Riverdale. We went over there. I thought that was really nice. His uncle and his girlfriend had a really, really nice, big, pretty house in Riverdale. Where else? Morrow, Douglasville, Lawrenceville. Those are the areas I kind of was looking in. Oh, Camp Creek. Cause I think Keisha, the girl, Keisha KG, I think she hangs around in East Georgia. I think that's where she mostly hangs around, in East Georgia. So I think those are all the areas. Did I say Decatur? I was looking at Decatur. Alpharetta. And then, like, my best friend, she's talking about, like, Marietta, Smyrna. It's another one, and it's up north. And those type of areas. Y'all let me know. Just let me know. So I'm going to go ahead. Hey, y'all. So I'm at work, hiding in the cooler. Y'all, today has been so crazy. So much going on. You working short. The girl's tired. My face is looking stuck with this angle, y'all. I'm working on it. I'm trying to keep it keto today. I'm not eating anything that's not keto. I did have a half of a peanut butter and jelly. I'm working on it. I'm addicted to peanut butter and jellies. I don't know why, but we're working on it. So yes, y'all, hopefully today get better. I'll show y'all what I'm having for lunch. so y'all can have some kind of keto ideas and the snacks I have in my book bag. I'm also going to post it on my keto page.